Hello, my name is Dylan Huynh. I am a junior in the Department of Computer Science at Colorado State University. Today I'll be presenting on the topic of artificial intelligence, and I'm going to be talking about two different sides of this topic. I'm going to be talking about the sides of the people who are agreeing with the idea that we should be using or should be evolving the idea of artificial intelligence in our daily lives, and there's the type of people on the other side who are against the idea of artificial intelligence. Now, on the side of the people who agree on the usage of artificial intelligence with what we have right now, have seen that artificial intelligence have been beneficial for in medical industries, allowing us to be able to calculate data information a lot faster by hands and help reduce the time needed to look through specific paperwork. It helps us then instead be able to be more proactive and be taking care of other tasks that are more important and requires more time. Now, on the other side, there are people who are against the idea, are uncertain of this technology, who are unaware of what it could possibly lead to, what it could really mean. And in the academic world, this is no matter on the fact that there are students who will, instead of using this technology to maybe help them with very specific things like checking their work, they'll use it as a form to cheat in academic worlds. Now, we're going to be going a little bit more in depth on side A, talking about like the different features that this benefits other than like medical industries. It benefits for many other industries other than the medical world. But if we're to talk about more about it, it helps manage the data, give us more time. And the one thing is that at least we can't really say for certain is that it can't replace physicians or medical specialists in this field. This could also be used for school to help better engage the student, better learning system that helps accommodate for certain students who have maybe disabilities of a certain kind, and hopefully provide them a better learning experience where they're more engaging and more active. But with this, exposures with this would really help people in this field just because of the fact that having more exposures to this technology would help us have a better understanding idea of how we can mess with this. Now, on the other side, the concerns about artificial intelligence is that they're concerned that it's too intelligent. They're afraid more so on the matter that if AIs become way too intelligent, it's gonna cause a technological singularity. Because in one article, it talks about the fact that we took over this world not because of the fact that we were bigger, that we were stronger, but because of the matter of fact that we were more intelligent than other species. And with new technology, we're always uncertain about what could happen in the future with it. Now, on the academic concerns, they're concerned about the fact that using things like ChatGPT is a way of cheating, plagiarizing, and by plagiarizing assignments, this leads to them breaking of the student's honor code. The cost of creating scaling scales from $10,000 to $4 million, depending on what database you're using. $10,000 is the cheapest for using OpenAI, and then 4 million roughly is given for using ChatGPT 3. It's also very expensive to maintain overall. Now, my purpose of this speak is just for you to have a better understanding of the AIs, of the fact that it's considered a great tool, but it's also a tool that has a lot of limitations, which also leads to the fact that we don't actually quite understand this too well. Now, recommendations that I would say is that if for the usage of corporation, they should put in a training, like a training guide, just to help familiarize everyone with it so that they can better understand it and not create errors if it comes to be. More exposure would also help us understand and create better AIs in the future. But we know that with this, it's going to be difficult for people to accept it, so there's going to be guidelines to follow to help limit certain things that we can and can't do to maybe help ease both sides. And here are the references I use for gathering all my information. Thank you for taking the time to listening to what I had to say.